There is a second concept that has impressed me recently that I would like to pass on to you. You remember that the speed limit of light has been exceeded. Our brave neutrino, acting in the Large Hadron Collider experiments done by those very scientists who are looking for the God particle. Now, this new fact of existence has a huge impact on the understanding of our human realm. It has a huge impact on understanding human consciousness. By this one single step, our human consciousness has grown by leaps and bounds. Instantaneously, all of our limits have been removed. And this is what quantum science speaks of. Quantum says there is infinite potential of everything. And so, in one way, I would have to agree that a God particle is a potential, but only if you have a reduced concept of God, something other than the pure, formless, all that is. But think of it. The neutrino clocked at faster than the speed of light. This now opens human consciousness to an amazing scope of human potential. Correlate this now with the Mayan Prophesies. Again, the Mayan calendar speaks not of the passage of time. It speaks of the expansion of human consciousness. Human consciousness, we are told, will be expanding on an exponential rate. Instantaneously, about a month ago, we were released from all formally accepted limits. This is shown by our Large Hadron Collider experiment, and now our consciousness will soar. I believe from now on, as predicted by the Mayan calendar, we will be experiencing many discoveries or remembering on an accelerated rate and on an exponential rate, meaning they will come month by month, then day by day, then minute by minute, then second by second, until we reach the point when our human essence shifts into a new level of consciousness. The vehicle of this shift, as I explained in my former videos, is Einstein's equation, E equals mc squared. Energy equals mass times the speed of light squared. And this shift is to an altered energy state, the same sort of pure energy of Einstein's equation, the same sort of pure wave of conscious potential that is the consciousness that is. The pure state of E equals enlightenment, shown to us, again, by Einstein's equation. E equals mc squared is enlightenment equals mass times consciousness squared. Now, with these video series and the books that I have done, I have passed on to you the information that I've received in channeling. This new spiritual concept of Einstein's equation has been fully explained in my prior videos and in my book. There is also, and as I have explained before in videos and books, an alternate theory of the Big Bang that I have been given from the universal consciousness. We are told that the Big Bang is not a beginning. It is not the creation phase of existence. Instantaneously, as the shift occurs and our awareness, our conscious awareness expands, there is a Big Bang end of this cycle of consciousness. When in a blinding flash of pure knowledge, of pure enlightenment, of pure consciousness, we return to the all, we return to the light. And then, using the quantum theory of creation, we collapse again into form and begin again in the next cycle of consciousness. My understandings that I am passing on to you come from many angles. They come from scientific understandings and knowledge that has been passed down to us through the ages, modified constantly, I might add, as our human consciousness grows. My understandings come from the spiritual channelings that I have received directly and that others, many others, not only me, have received. Also you, if you would open to being able to receive them, as I have explained. They come from the Mayan Prophesies, those that are readily available to read for who is interested. They come from worldwide spiritual creation myths that all create out of a formless state. And this is now the same creation myth from quantum, where all creates or collapses out of the formless, pure potential state. And the combination of all of this shows us that we and the entire human essence, including the electrons and neutrinos, are all one in consciousness. As a closer, I would like to mention that as our thoughts are personal, so reality is personal. The universal consciousness throughout my books and throughout the speeches that I give encourages us to know that there is nothing absolute. So whilst listening to these videos and reading my books, I will ask you to keep your creative powers attuned to what resonates for you. Be it something new that you have heard, or be it your old belief, as long as it resonates for you and makes your life better, then it is good. And it is something you should hold on to, because that is the experience that you will have as your reality. But if it doesn't resonate very well, whatever your beliefs that you hold now, if they are not making you happy and whole, then consider a shift in thought, because that will create a new reality for you. This information and how to make a shift in your thoughts and all kinds of support is now readily available. You just have to be ready for it. Be it in my books or many of the others who are all encouraging you to try something new, and if it fits, keep it. If it doesn't, try something else. One closing thing, that your reality is yours. So do not expect everyone else to resonate to the same sound, and then you'll be all right. I thank you very much, and I would like to mention that I would be very happy to receive any questions or comments on the information that I have given. You may post them on my web blog site, my web blog I call it. It's more of a website than a blog site, and I will respond to you, and then I will probably make a video also with the answers so that I can spread them around to as many who are ready to listen. I thank you once again, and I'll close with the same the same slides that I had before. It's taken me a moment to set it up. My two books, availability of which you can see there, and you can also see my website, laurelbotsford.wordpress.com. Be happy to come and present any of this information for groups at your request. Thank you.